Hey everyone, what is going on? So I wanted to make a video of how Niantic can improve the Go Battle League because I've been seeing comments and some people are frustrated with certain aspects of Go Battle League. Even though you love it, you still think that there could be ways of how they could make the player experience better, and I actually personally agree there's some things I have issues with, and I'm going to go ahead and discuss it. I do have 6 things of how Niantic can improve Go Battle League. Now, if there's more ways or other things you want to see them improve on, definitely let me know in the comments down below. And do you agree with this list? Do you agree with some of it? Do you agree with none of it? Definitely let me know that as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get into the first 3. As I said, I do have 6 in this list. So the first one is, I think, going to be the most important and what people want to see fixed the most. It's going to be improved lag. Now, unfortunately, lag does happen in every single game online, right? It happens in Super Smash Bros. I've been in laggy battles. It happens in other online games, so there's nothing they could permanently do to fix it. It's just going to be part of the experience, which is going to be unfortunate. One thing they could do is just continue to provide maintenance on lag issues, and that will improve over time. I'm sure it will get better as time goes on, but what I was actually talking to my friend Green Heron about it, and she said maybe if your opponent starts to lag, they could force you to stop attacking, and the game freezes until everybody can continue to attack. I don't know if that's something they could do. I could see issues with that as well, to be honest with you. Maybe if your opponent just stops attacking, the game might think your opponent's lagging, but they're not really lagging. So I'm not really too sure. It sounds like a great idea on paper, and I would love to see something like that looked into. As for whether or not it's going to be possible, I personally don't know. But any ways that Niantic can improve lag, I think is always going to be welcome. I know I had some laggy battles today. In 5 of my sets. One set I lagged so much I actually had to run from the battle. I didn't rage quit or anything, I had to run, and another battle my opponent ran from me because they had lagged as well. So it's definitely something that we all want to see. We want the lag to be improved because in the Sylph Cups, when you're battling in tournaments, if somebody lags, you could the judge could just determine that, okay, we're going to do a rematch because of it. But obviously in Go Battle League, there's no such thing. You can't do that. So definitely the biggest thing, I think the most important thing, is going to be improve the lag or continue to improve it. So moving on, we're going to jump to number 2. It's going to be fix the rating system. So unfortunately, for some reason, and I didn't know this immediately, a lot of you probably didn't as well, but the badge, like the bronze, silver, and gold badge for each particular league, so let's say we're playing in the Great League, that's actually going to count towards your rating. So if you get up to rank 7, which is not that difficult, it might be a little bit difficult to do if you're a newer player, but if you get up to rank 7 and you can't, your ranking is going to be determined basically based on your badge. If you have a gold one, it's going to be higher than if you have a silver or than if you have a bronze. Some people get up to it and have a very low rating because they don't even have the bronze badge or the silver badge, and that's definitely not one way to do it, in my opinion. I don't think that those medals should have anything to do with your rating system. Now, my rating system seems to be like stuck in the 3400s. You know, I got down to like 3380, 90, and then I got it back up. Now it's like in the 3400s. I cannot reach rank 10 either, because sometimes when I'm battling and I go with 3-2, I still go down points. Most of the time I go down points, unless if the player is higher than me. So if the player especially is significantly lower than you and you lose, you're going to drop significantly. You're going to drop a lot of points, or if you beat them and they're a lot lower than you in terms of rating, you might go up, but it's only going to be a little bit. So you basically have to go 4-1 or 5-0 in order to go up in ranking. If you go 3-2 when you're in the 3400s, you're not going to go up unless if you battle people that are higher than you. But even sometimes, even when you do, you still sometimes don't go up. So definitely, I don't think that should be a thing. I think you should maybe... So like my thought process was maybe, okay, they provide 5 points per win. So you get 5 points no matter what. So let's say you go 3-2. Well, you're going to get the 15 points, and then you're going to lose 10 points. So you get 5 points total for going 3-2, no matter who you battle, if it's somebody higher than you or lower than you. So if you win 5 games in a row, you're going to go up 25. If you win 4 games and lose 1, you're going to go up 20 points and lose 5, right? So a total of 15 points gained. I think that's reasonable. Let me know what you guys think about that. So we're going to move on to number 3, and this is going to be ban limit Pokemon. So a lot of us love the Silph Arena Cups because it's basically a different format each month, right? So like every month they're going to have different rules. They're going to ban Pokemon, they're going to limit Pokemon, they're going to allow different types into the meta, and they're going to ban different types, right? It's a lot of fun because we get to use different Pokemon that we normally would never use. For example, in the Ferocious Cup, I never thought I would use a B-Barrel, but it was really good in the Ferocious Cup. So something like that, obviously, I think would be a huge improvement to the game because we'd get to use different Pokemon that we wouldn't use. We wouldn't see a Azumel in every single battle or Registeel in every single battle in the Great League, right? Maybe you would ban Giratina or Togekiss in the Ultra League or something like that. Maybe only allow specific types, as I mentioned. Maybe allow like water and fire and grass or something like the starter types, and see what happens, right? So this is definitely something they could look into, and definitely something I would like to see implemented in the future, because if it's just going to be Open, Great, Ultra, and Master League, I'm having a blast now, but I could definitely see once it rolls around again for Season 1 and Season 2 and so on and so forth, it's definitely going to get tiring, right? I mean, I think we all can agree on that. So I'll still continue to battle for the rewards, but I'm not going to really want to continue to battle or make videos probably on just Open Great League again once it rolls around for Season 1, right? So that's definitely something they could look into. So we're going to move on to number 4, and this is going to be Charge the Verse Seeker Faster. So originally it was 5 kilometers to get 1 extra battle, or a set of 5 extra battles, and then they moved it to 3. So I think 3 is reasonable, but because we're allowed to battle 5 times, I think that it would be a huge improvement for us if they allowed us to charge it faster, because battling 5 times, that's still 15 kilometers a day, and that's still a lot, right? So walking 15 kilometers in one day, it's definitely doable, but it's definitely difficult, especially like if you have to work and whatnot, right? So it's going to be really hard to achieve that every day, so you're not going to always get the 5 battles in. Sometimes you might only get 2 battles in, or maybe 3 battles in, because you just can't walk that much every single day, even though you want to battle. So that's definitely something I think they could look into. I was thinking maybe push it down to 2 kilometers. Honestly, I would like it to be free, but I would like for them to just remove the Verse Seeker requirement altogether. But that's just wishful thinking. I think a requirement is probably a little bit necessary, but I think it could do a little bit better than 3 kilometers, especially since we could battle up to 5 times a day. So let me know what you think about that. I think we all probably would prefer that, but either way, we're going to move on to number 5. Now, number 5 is provide more rewards. Now, originally, I wasn't actually going to include this on my list of issues because I actually don't have a problem with the reward system. I actually like it. I think the reward system is actually really good, especially since you could battle up to 5 times a day and you could do it for free. But I do understand that there's a lot of people who are not really battlers. I mean, they're battling just to see what it's like and maybe for the rewards, but they might not necessarily be winning because they don't have a lot invested, right? So I totally understand that. So if you want to provide maybe more entry rewards, like you get something guaranteed for battling even if you don't win. For example, I think a lot of people might want the encounter, but in order to get the encounter, if you're on the free rewards, it's win 4 battles. So it might be difficult for some people to win 4 battles and they'll never get that Scraggy, right? Or any encounter, for that matter. So I totally understand that, and you could be frustrated, especially if you want that encounter, or if you want the charge TMs. Maybe you are a battler, but it's still difficult to win, right? So I would say provide rewards based on just entry into the Go Battle League. Not everything. Obviously, you should get more if you win. Of course, that makes sense, but yeah, I think that's something maybe they could look into for Season 1. As I said, I'm okay with the rewards, but I totally understand if some people might not necessarily be okay with them because maybe they're losing more than they're winning, and maybe they're using premium passes and still not getting any rewards, which can definitely be annoying. I totally see that. So that's something maybe some people might be disappointed with, but again, I'm okay with it. But for number 6 is going to, this is just on my wish list, I don't think this is going to happen, I don't even know if it should necessarily happen, but I would like it to, is to allow players to battle more. Now personally, as I said, this is something I would like to see because I love battling, so if I could battle 10 times a day, 20 times a day, I wouldn't have time for 20 sets a day, but I honestly on the weekends I would, if they allowed you. This basically goes back to number 4, if they allow you to charge the Verse Seeker faster or for free, this would allow players to battle more if they added more into the game. Now again, should they do it? I would love it because I love battling, especially on the weekend. Imagine spending like all of Saturday just like battling nonstop, maybe doing a live stream of just like 100 battles or something. It would be crazy, but it would be epic. I would love it. Again, I don't know if this is really an issue, but it's something that I would like to see. So anyway, these are this is my list of things I think they could improve in for the Go Battle League. Let me know what you think, guys, in the comments down below. As I mentioned, do you agree with this list? Do you disagree with it? Do you agree with some of them? Do you disagree with all of them? Definitely let me know, and if you want to add to the list, you could do so in the comments down below, and I'll definitely be reading your comments. Thank you for watching, and have a good day. Bye. Thank you so much for checking out my latest video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter. If you like this video, check out one of my other videos that you'll probably enjoy.